The second part of this was simply that there was a complaint made a number of times that the GAL audit, the performance audit, didn't include any reference at all to the public's commentary that was heard. And it just happens that Mr. Vandenberg was one of those people commenting and therefore was aware of that reality. And it seems to me incredibly inappropriate that marital masters and judges will have been voted in GALs and not citizens. And a report made specifically related to what they said. And so that was what this request also includes, this section.
If I might also add,
yeah, Mr. Vandenberg.
One of the things that would be very useful is, right now, I gave you that information about the Guardian Lighting Board and what they did with my complaint. I used to work for the state of Maryland doing investigations for professional boards, and the way that always worked, the Guardian Lighting Board is not a professional board, because a professional board, if there's a complaint, an investigation will be done and actions will be taken. And the board takes the position of the public, of the citizens. Right now, the Guardian Lighting Board takes the position of the guardians of lighting. And that's a huge difference. So what is the board there for? Is it to protect guardians, or is it to protect the citizens? So any kind of changes really should change the overlook of the Guardian Lighting Board so that they respond to the citizens more than to the professionals.
That would take some serious research bias, but there's a point.
It's the same as the medical board, medical examiners.
The medical examiners are also different that way. Representative Keynes?
I don't understand that. Maybe you could explain it further, because it's my understanding the guardian ad litem is to protect the child, neither parent or the child, or look out for the best interest of the child, and not for either the mother or the father. So I don't understand what you're saying when the board takes the guardian's position and not whoever the public's position. I don't think
Well,
you're supposed to take a public's position.
I'm referring to the audit that was done recently, that's referred to, the GAL audit. It's found that there has been no instance of any founded complaint by any member of the public to the GAL board. The GAL board only acts on reports that come from judges or from different agencies in the state. If you look at other professional boards, the complaints always come from the consumers, the people who come in from the average citizens. The guardians ad litem were supposed to protect the interest of the children, but that again puts, I think you were absent with that. One of the problems is that when the guardians are appointed, they place themselves between the children and their parents in a court proceeding. So it becomes an adversarial situation between the parents and this person who's supposedly representing the interests of the children. That works in cases when there's adjudicated examples of abuse and neglect. A parent or both parents has been abusive, it's been found to be abusive, or that one or both parents have been adjudicated to be unfit. But right now we have fit parents who are being put in the positions of they're assumed to automatically be unfit because the guardian litem comes in there. And that causes enormous problems. I would think that a guardian litem should only be appointed in cases where there is...
we're wandering away a little bit for the purpose of this hearing.
Okay.
I do appreciate where you're going with that, but yeah, would you like to follow
On
up?
one point, and I'm not sure what you said when you first started out, but are you suggesting that the guardian ad litem board never takes a case that comes from a parent?
I think they've never found it one to be a
Found it.
problem.
Well, that's a different story.
It is a different
There are a lot of court cases that go on that
Right.
never get.
Representative
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think one thing maybe the committee has kind of missed or overlooked is the guardian ad litem board. I think somewhere in one of these recommendations, maybe not this one, but in one of these recommendations that we'll be working on here, we should look at the membership of the guardian ad litem board under chapter RSA 490C, which has one state senator, one state representative, and all the rest of them are in cahoots with the guardian ad litem.
What does that mean? He's saying dudes.
Well, the membership consists of a representative of the Supreme Court, representative of the Judicial Council, a member of CASA, a member of the Division of Children, Youth, and Family Services, or Casey's, a member of the representative of interest, the guardian ad litems, and 2 members of the general public.
Oh, yeah, we got 2 members, those 2 reps.
Yeah, they got two people that's defending the poor petitioner, and the rest of the people are defending the guardian ad litem.
They're supposed to protect children, that's their job.
So as we-
Protect petitioners.
This was-
Wait, we're all going wandering here now, so Representative Fletcher.
I disagree with Representative Keyes. I think they're protecting the courts, not the children. I think that they're under the guise of protecting the children, but when the parents and the children are separated, under the guise of protecting the children are still being harmed. And these boards are protecting the Bar Association and the courts. And there are 2 state representatives, I believe, on that board, from what I understand correctly.
One representative and one senator.
Representative
And
O'Leary.
I happen to know that, and I understand by his own personal testimony that everybody else that is on that board is related somehow to the courts. And they seem to be an incestual relationship with the courts itself, because they're all blocking any type of progress regarding the protecting of the children and the parents. The parents are still the parents of these children.
So you're agreeing, Representative what?
I think one of the guys that get things mixed up a little bit. The guardian ad litem's job is to protect the child. The guardian ad litem board is an oversight committee. They are not there to protect the child. They're there to make sure that the guardian, they're there to make sure that the guardian ad litems are doing their job. So the board does not have a priority of protecting the